Oh, did you have a good flight back, Grant?
Very good, Tom. Yes, I drove right here from the airport. I want to catch up on what's going on in the office here.
Did you stop in New York?
Yes, yesterday. Yes, I thought I would see the Markham people and try to get over our differences.
Yeah. How did it go?
Well, we had one long meeting, and I think we made some progress, Yeah. I'll bring you up to date on it later, Chris. Oh, look, Peter Markham sent his best to you.
Oh, fine. Thank you.
Tell us how things went in Haiti.
Well, Tom, there's really not much to tell. I mean, the divorce only took a few hours. The lawyer met me at the airport, drove me straight to the courthouse, and... well, that was that. Look, Chris, I know you don't approve, but if anyone wants a fast divorce, it works out very smoothly.
So it's final.
Yes, for better or for worse, Lisa is now a free woman. I can't say that I'm exactly rejoicing, but...
Nor am I.
Well, that's what Lisa wanted. I made her wait a long time for it, so...
Grant, Lieutenant Lewis came here Wednesday. He was looking for you.
Did he say what it was about?
Yeah, he wanted to talk to you about the suspect they have in the attacks on you.
Watkins.
That's right.
Has he been extradited into the state yet?
Yes, he's here in Oakdale.
I'll have to call Lewis.
Yes, I think you should.
Yeah, as soon as possible. We'd better tell you.
Yes?
Well, Detective Lewis has some question as to whether Watkins is the man who did it.
What?
Feel as though I should have carried you across the threshold.
Oh, don't be silly. You don't do that until after we married. You have to wait, you see.
You have to wait that long?
Oh, yes, of course, it's not all that long.
Seems so to me.
No,
Oh, Lisa.
it won't be all that long, really, when we get busy here and settled and everything.
You think so?
Uh-huh, I know so. You know what I was thinking when we drove up? Oh, I thought, this place is really, it's more lovely than I remembered it.
Glad you're not disappointed.
No, I'm not disappointed at all. I just can't wait to get started.
On what?
Getting ready for our guests.
So soon? Aren't you a little tired from the trip?
Bennett, of course I'm tired, but it won't take me long to bounce back.
Oh. You're wonderful.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh, hello, Hester.
I didn't hear the car drive up. Welcome back.
Oh, hello, Mrs. Pierce. It's good to see you again.
Welcome back to you too, Mrs. Coleman.
Thank you.
Did you have a nice trip?
We had a wonderful trip.
A little tiring.
Yeah, well.
Can I get you something to eat?
Lisa?
No, I don't think I care for anything right now. Thank you.
Some coffee, perhaps?
Well, yes. Well, no, I think I'll have that later. We stopped and had some coffee about an hour ago.
Well, I'll try to fix a nice lunch.
Oh, you better. This is a special event. I'm talking about our return to the Willows. This is going to be your home now.
I know that's what I've been thinking about.
I hope the thought's as exciting to you as it is to me.
It's going to take me a little time to get used to it.
You will get used to it. You will, and you'll never have to leave again.
As the world turns.
Yes, Watkins in custody here in Oakdale.
But he hasn't confessed.
Well, apparently not.
Still doesn't prove he didn't do it.
Oh. Well, there seems to be some confusion. Lieutenant Lewis is sure that he's the one who sent the letter after the second attack.
And his handwriting has been verified.
Yes. Lewis feels he's the kind of man who would express himself that way.
Yes. He said, I had more lives than a cat, but I wasn't immortal. And that he'd get me yet.
Well, Grant, then there was that odd combination, you know. The letter was handwritten. Your name was put on the envelope, cut out of a newspaper article, and the address of the office cut out of the phone book.
Mm-hmm. And Lewis says that Watkins seems to be emotionally unbalanced.
Did Watkins say he knows me?
Yeah, he admits knowing that you were his wife's lawyer in the child custody case.
I'd almost forgotten about it until Lieutenant Lewis asked me if I had any list of possible suspects.
Well, it all seemed to hang together, but Watkins insists that he's innocent.
He wrote that letter. I don't see how he can be innocent.
I don't know. But Lewis feels that it's not the open and shut case that he thought it was at first.
Look, I still think that all the evidence leads in Watkins' direction. I don't understand why Lieutenant Lewis has doubts. On the other hand, I don't mean to discount his instincts. But he's a bright man. He knows what he's doing. Maybe Watkins didn't do it.
But, Grant, he did write that letter.
Well, Chris, look, if he's emotionally unbalanced, he could have written it after he'd read the account in the paper about the attacks. That's conceivable. And if Watkins isn't the person who attacked me, is Lisa still in town?
I tried to make her wait, but she wouldn't.
She left with Bennett Hadley.
She's at the Willows by now. What are you thinking?
Well, I have no real reason to suspect Hadley, but I just wish I'd waited a little longer before rushing off to Hades to get the divorce.
I brought you a cup of coffee, but you don't have to drink it if you don't want to.
Thank you, Hester.
I didn't fix one for Mrs. Coleman because I know she went upstairs to lie down for a little while.
Yeah, she's a little more tired than she admits to. So, what's been happening since I've been away?
Nothing's happened, really. It's been quiet as usual. A few bills came in.
Yeah, I saw them. I'll take care of them tomorrow. Anything else?
Can't think of anything.
Well, I'm certainly glad to be back at the Willows.
It's time you were back. I mean, it's strange having this place standing here with nobody in it but me.
It'll be a long, long time before I leave the Willows again.
That's good to hear. When do you and Mrs. Coleman plan to get married?
Oh, as soon as I get my divorce from Ruth. Should be very soon.
Doesn't Mrs. Coleman still have to get her divorce, too?
Yeah, well, that's been taken care of. Her husband's agreed to give her a divorce, and he's flown to Haiti. They should be divorced now, as a matter of fact.
I don't suppose you'll have a big wedding.
I don't know. Lisa wants to have a lot of her friends up here from Oakdale.
A lot. How many?
I don't know. She has a lot of friends. It's a close-knit group.
Sounds like a big wedding, all right.
Well, maybe not. I'm hoping Lisa will change her mind now that she's up here. I'd just rather get married quietly.
It should be done your way.
We'll see. Hester, I hope you'll go on working at the inn.
That depends on you.
Your folks were here for many years, and really would be ashamed to lose you.
I didn't say I was going, did I? I don't have any plans to leave Bennett. Not unless Mrs. Coleman would rather see the last of me.
No, I'm sure Lisa would like you to stay.
And there won't be a problem.
No, except... Well, I know how you feel about certain things, and I wouldn't want you to stir up any trouble.
I won't be the one to stir up trouble.
Fill me in, Lieutenant Lewis. I take it you have a problem with this suspect.
Can say that again. Yes, sir. This is no easy case. I thought we had our man, but
You don't think he did it?
it's not that clear cut, Mr. Coleman. I wish it were.
What's the problem?
Well, we've had Watkins examined by our police psychiatrist.
And?
He says that Watkins has trouble telling fantasy from reality.
There's no fantasy involved when the brake lines in my car were tampered with. And then I was almost sent down an elevator shaft.
Right now, it's hard to tell about this guy. He swears he's innocent.
But he did write that letter to me.
Yes, that we know.
But that doesn't prove he's the one who attacked me, right?
No, it does not. And yet he has hard feelings against you. Feelings of revenge.
Yes, I know. He wrote that in the letter, yeah. Well, where do we stand?
Well, right now we're trying to get some kind of a story out of him. A story that makes sense.
What's he told you so far?
Incoherent, bits and pieces. Nothing conclusive. Nothing that helps us. Watkins is in there now. You recognize him?
Oh, yes, yeah. I remember how angry he was at the custody trial. Yeah. Well, it's understandable. I was his wife's lawyer. He lost his child in custody.
Sergeant Baker's talked with him before. He's trying again.
You know, Watkins looks pretty calm.
Yeah, they take it easy with him, hoping that something he says will add up.
You got a light?
I don't smoke.
How about you?
Yeah, come here.
Thanks.
He doesn't even know me.
Yes, Janet. Yes, of course. It's an overseas operator. It's Penny, your aunt. Oh. Hello, Penny. Well, this is a terrific surprise. Well, I'm fine. I'm just fine, working hard as usual. How about you? Penny? Penny? Oh, hi. I thought we were cut off there for a minute. Tom is with me. No, but I've got time to talk. He's fine. Is something wrong? Penny, are you crying? Yeah, you're sure it's just the excitement? I see. I see. Well, tell me, how have you been? You haven't answered me. You called just to say hello. Well, Mom and Dad are fine. Penny... No, I don't have patience waiting to see me. I have time to talk. I know these calls are expensive, but... Penny? She hung up.
Well, is she all right?
I don't know. That's really strange. Well, you saw her in Europe. How did she seem to you?
Oh, she was fine.
Well, she's certainly not fine now.
Now, Mrs. Pierce is just an incredible woman. She had no earthly idea that we were going to come up here when we did, and she fixed really quite a fantastic lunch.
I hope you said something to her.
Bennett, you know, of course I did. I've got this feeling of I can talk to her and she doesn't listen to a word I say. You know why she's so busy looking at you. I don't blame her, though.
Well, it's all very well to joke about it, but I really do wish you'd try to work out some sort of working arrangement with her.
Oh,
a relationship.
We will. Don't worry about it.
I want things to run smoothly.
I do, too.
She's been with Ian for so long, it'd be a shame to lose her.
Darling, I said don't worry about that, okay? Look out there, isn't that beautiful? The leaves are just magnificent.
Fall season was always pretty busy around here.
You can imagine it was. I think it's a shame the inn is not ready to have guests now, because think of all those poor people who are going to miss all of this beauty.
Yeah, but the good part of that is that we'll have it all to ourselves.
Makes me feel terribly selfish.
Oh, it's okay to be selfish once in a while. What do you want to do this evening?
Oh, I thought it would be nice maybe if we just spent the evening here at home.
Want to have dinner here at the inn?
If you don't think Mrs. Pierce would mind cooking for us.
No, I don't think she would.
All right, we'll do that, and then afterwards, we'll talk and make some plans about our future,
Sounds good to me.
starting with our wedding.
I'd like to go away just for a day or two and do it quietly.
Wait, that's not really like a wedding, Bennett.
Well, we could find a nice little justice of the peace in a neighboring town.
No.
And
I want a minister. And I don't want to go to some little strange town. It just wouldn't mean as much to me.
you still want to get married here at the inn?
Yes. Yes, I do. I think this is a perfect place for a wedding. Besides, there's plenty of room here for all the guests, all my friends. Well, no, not maybe all of them. I guess some of them will have to stay at a nearby motel.
Lisa, how many people are you planning to invite?
Well, my mother, of course. I hope she's able to come from Arizona. Tom, and then all my darling friends, Nancy and Chris, Kim, and, oh, if she could bring Betsy, it would be nice. And Bob, of course, I'd like, and Dana would be good, too, if she's able to come. I'm not sure whether she will be or not. And then, of course, there's Carol and Jay, and then they could bring the baby.
Lisa, that's an awful lot of people, don't you
An
think?
awful lot of people. I'm just getting started. Come on. I'm not going to invite hundreds of people, I promise. Hey. Then, you know, what we'll do, as soon as the wedding is over, I think we should make plans about opening up the inn again.
Well, we have time. There's no hurry.
How long do you think it'll take for us to get the Willows ready to open?
Well, I would think spring would be best.
Spring. It's going to take that long, huh?
Well, it's not so long. I just want to enjoy it by ourselves, like it was when you first came here.
I know. And I would love that, too. I have an idea. What we can do right after the wedding is I would like for you to start working on that novel of yours again. Maybe you could start on that in the next week or so.
No, I don't want to write yet.
All right, Benny, come on.
Well,
now,
not
that's your
not for about a week at least. I just want to think about us and about you and about our happiness.
Mr. Coleman.
Well, Lieutenant, have a seat.
Thank you.
You'd like to have some coffee?
No, thank you. I had to see you right away. We got a confession from Watkins, but it's not what you think.
What did he confess to?
He says he's responsible for the second attack in the office building.
And he admitted hitting me in the head and tried to kill me in the elevator shaft.
Right, but he says he has nothing to do with tampering with your car brakes. He says he read about that attempt in the papers, and that's where he got the idea to go after you a different way.
Do you believe him?
He could be making it up.
He must be. It doesn't make any sense. The same person would have to be responsible for both attacks.
Maybe not. Watkins has an alibi for the first attack. He's been telling us all kinds of stories, but we checked it out. It's true. He's completely in the clear during the time that you were set up for the car crash.
In other words, two different people have tried to kill me.
That's what it looks like.
Lieutenant, I have done a terrible thing.
What's that?
I've let Lisa go off with a man who might be a potential murderer.
How do you feel now, Liz?
I'm relaxed. And I feel tired. All that preparation to leave Oakdale and packing, oh my goodness, too much for one person.
From now on, you can just take it easy.
I plan to take it easy for a while, but not for too long. Now I think I shall plan to go upstairs with Bennett.
Wait. Don't go up to that room alone.
I think I should.
Maybe tonight, but not after tonight.
Bennett.
Lisa, I love you. We're going to be married. I want to be with you.
And I love you too. It's just that I think that we ought to wait. It's not going to be for much longer.
It's already been too long as far as I'm concerned.
No, just a few more weeks.
But it could be much more before we get things straightened out.
And then we'll have the rest of our lives together.
The rest of our lives.
Okay.
Oh, come on. You can say it better than that. Let me hear you. Say it again. All right.
All right.
All right. It's a whole lot better.